Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. I am the Dom Diggity, joined today by Bear.
Hey, how we doing, Dom?
We are doing great. And what we have here next is an AL matchup between the Wolves and the Puffins.
Yeah, we have Wolves being 14th in their conference with a 18-22 record. Not bad at all. Fairly decent. And then Puffins are 8th with a 20-20 record, so right on the 50% win rate. So, it's going to be a great lineup today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Two teams definitely evenly matched and definitely trying to make those playoff spots as, there's only 2 weeks left in the season. Who are you feeling has a better shot at this one?
So this has nothing to do with the fact that someone on the Puffin side told me they loved me before this match, but I'll go with the Puffins.
All right. Well, love can conquer all, really. So we'll see if that rings true. But again, two evenly matched teams that should be a good matchup here tonight.
Absolutely could not agree more. It looks like we are loading in. This first map is going to be BFH Stadium. So, what a one to kick it off with.
That's right. And kickoff is here. 5 minutes left, and Puffins taking the first kickoff, getting it a little bit towards the middle, but Jawbreaker off the wall. Curls is going to get it over to the sidewall. Now, Frost trying to keep the pressure on as well, with a shot coming out from Risky, but Spike with the save.
Yeah, Spike takes it downfield. He turned that defensive play. He got a save and then carried it. Kind of a little bit of a possession play there, making sure not to let the ball run away. However, Jawbreaker is going to sneak it right past Spike and get the goal.
Yeah, and Trojan Slinger trying to slow it down there, but Jawbreaker just saw that opportunity and jumped on it for the breakaway. So now we have that lead going in favor of the Puffins. 4.5 minutes left, and kickoff also going towards their half, but Risky's going to take it up to the sidewall and get it over into the Wolves side, but Trojan is going to get us a block there, trying to get it towards mid, and Spike is there, but slow shot coming in. Risky going to try and get it back the other way.
Yeah, here we'll see Frost getting it out of this corner. Corner is a safe spot in Rocket League. However, you never want it to be in your corner. You want it to be in the other team's corner so you can score off of it. Here's Jawbreaker getting a little bit of carry. Cruels is going to come up, but Frost is going to save it. And they're going to try and get it the other way. Risky and Frost both going up for that one. Spike now in a 1v1. Gets it to the corner. Gets a double tap off of it. But we're just going to see it go back to the corner. What do you have to say about these plays coming out of the Wolves side, constantly keeping it on the Puffins?
Yeah, the Wolves definitely trying to equalize and get that pressure coming on. They're doing a good job kind of spacing out. They're forcing the Puffins into a couple double commits, it looks like, as they're trying to, make those stops and everything. But as I say, that Jawbreaker's going to clear it out after getting the save. Risky going to bounce it up, but getting bumped. Now Spike going to take it up. A little bit of a dribble, but getting blocked out from Risky. And Trojan going to take it off the wall, but zero boost to do anything. Jawbreaker's going to get it off to the side, but Spike is up and unfortunately unable to get anything going there.
Yeah, here Frost is finally getting a little bit of a clear. He's going to try and score off of it. He gets it right in front of the net, waiting on a teammate. Teammate not quite able to get there. Spike doing awesome on defense there. Gets another 50. Cruels is going to take it upfield. Here's Jawbreaker, though, sending it straight back around. Spike now with the ball, trying to get it clear, but Risky's there again. This Puffins team, I'll tell you what, they are absolutely keeping this pressure going. They got a breakaway, and now they're just hanging on to it.
Yeah, after they had so much, a demo coming out from the Wolves, but so much pressure going against them with the Wolves earlier. The Puffins trying to, rebound and get it going the other way, but the Wolves, now they're wanting to get some pressure back again, trying to equalize. Got a shot up and a score coming out from Trojan Slinger with a great pass from Curls.
Yeah, we see Curls hitting it right off the backboard, and Trojan just right up for it. puts it bottom right of the net. No defenders there. Not much you can do about that one. But we will have a kickoff from Jawbreaker and Spike.
Yep, that was a good equalizer coming out from the Wolves. And now Risky going to try and get it the other way. But two teammates going over from the Puffin side in the corner. A mistouch from Trojan, but another teammate coming in, missing that as well. Curl's going to slow it down and take it into the corner. Getting it past one, getting it towards mid. A flick over to the middle, but no boost to follow up and a teammate taken out. And it looks like the Puffins are going to take possession back.
Yeah, we'll see here as the Puffins start get it headed a little bit towards the midfield, but it's going to come back that way. Frost is going to have to make it clear here, and he does. Gets it past that midfield, gets another hit on it. Curls, though, is ready for that. Trojan now putting it up. Risky, ready up for the save, but it's going to hit back towards Spike. Is the last man back, but he's trying to make a play. Now there is nobody on the defensive side for Puffins, so Jawbreaker is going to rush back as Curls tries to score here. Curls almost gets the shot on. First shoots it, then demos, but luckily Risky was back. Risky's now going to try and play this, but Frost is going to be the one to take it. Curls getting it back towards midfield. Lots of good plays from both teams here. Not necessarily ping pong action, but definitely one team takes the advantage and tries to run with the ball for a little bit, then it switches back over. So I guess it's like a slower version of the ping pong, wouldn't you say, Dom?
Yeah, a bunch of back and forth. Again, we kind of said earlier that these teams are both evenly matched in terms of record and, as we're seeing it here, play style. But Puffins getting the demo coming in off of two, but no, a mistouch coming from Curls, a fake possibly from Frost. Jawbreaker is going to get it towards mid. Risky is up, and the shot is in. And the Puffins take the lead with only 12 seconds left.
Yeah, the question is, does that seal it, or are the Wolves going to pull something super cool out of their pocket? We see their Risky just absolutely running with that pass from Jawbreaker. But what's going to happen now? Are Wolves going to score, or are the Puffins just going to run away with the win now?
Yep, only 5 seconds left. Puffins are going to try and, again, take that lead. Getting a shot towards the net, keep the pressure on. The ball is still up, though. And it is down right there, as I said it. Puffins take game one.
Yeah, what a game there, Dom. Looking at the stats, we see a lot more shots coming out from the Puffin side, and maybe that's why they won. They put a little bit more on the net. However, saves-wise, Puffins have 3 saves. Wolves have 3 saves. We see a little bit more teamwork from Puffins, making sure every goal had an assist. But that being said, Wolves, every goal had an assist too. They just only got 1 goal. But like we said earlier, fairly equally matched. The stats are fairly equal. You know, it's Puffins won, but I don't know, you know, if they'll win game 2 based on the fact that how even it is. It might come to a game 5 being the decider for the series.
Yeah, and what a match that would be if it went that far. Again, both teams are trying to do their best, get towards the playoffs. And again, these are 2 evenly matched teams with both the stats, the records, everything almost. So, again, I think it could really go either way here, but we will find out, of course, coming up here on Neo Tokyo. So, Bear, who do you think is going to take this one?
Man, with the fact that the stats are so close, it wouldn't surprise me if Wolves still won here. And then it just kind of goes in a back and forth. However, Puffins do have the momentum, so they could also steal it. So I don't know. I was going to say Wolves, but now that I think about it, Puffins have momentum. So maybe Puffins will take it. I'm not sure here.
I'm not sure either, but I'm excited to find out as we have kickoff here. Trojan going to kick it over to the middle. Spike, get a good challenge. But Frost getting a bit of a clear, and Jawbreaker with a demo. It looks like the Puffins are trying to shake things up, getting physical on the play. And a little mistouch coming out from the Wolves, but Frost can take possession here. Again, taking it up wall, trying to get it towards middle. He does, but nobody there for teammates. And Spike going to take a long shot towards the net. Another pass coming from Curls, but a good catch from Risky.
Yeah, we'll see Trojan's going to take it up on the wall. Risky really making some moves here on this play. He got a good catch earlier, then he just got it mid for his teammates. His teammates just weren't quite able to get there. Trojan trying to get the demo on Jawbreaker, but it'll just be a bump. But that bump will be enough to make them worry. Frost having to put it back into their corner. And Jawbreaker's going to have to clear this. He does so. And Frost trying to take it as a pass. Passes it back to Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker taking it upfield. Good plays from both teams here. We're seeing Puffins taking a run with it, and Risky with the shot. Curls is going to save it, though. Dom, what are we thinking about the match? We're over a minute in now, and we're seeing a lot of pressure from these Puffins.
Oh, yes. A lot of pressure, but again, Curls and the Wolves making a lot of great saves on defense. A lot of good patience coming out from them. And again, the two evenly matched teams are probably, annoying with how often I've been saying at this point, but a great matchup here. Again, the Puffins trying to keep that pressure on, and they will. Frost getting over towards middle, but Trojan's going to pop it up, and a good touch coming out. Risky gonna miss, but let Frost take over, and Spike kind of stuck on the wall there, stuck in their own half. They got to get a clear here, but as I say that, Risky going to keep the pressure on from the Puffins, getting it towards middle, and Curls with a good clear up top.
Yeah, most definitely. Spike is going to have to do something here. Not able to. Jawbreaker to get the first point for the Puffins.
Yeah, and everybody kind of stuck in the goal in their own half, unable to get that spacing, get that clear out, and Puffins able to capitalize on all that pressure that they had going in.
Yeah, most definitely. Puffins definitely getting not necessarily an early lead, as we're almost to halftime now, but a lead nevertheless. We'll see if they run with it. That being said, it looks like Wolves are starting to make a run back downfield. Curls is going to try and play off this. He does. It's mid, but no teammates are there. Trojan, though, is going to try and sneak through here. Really, it was just a fake for Spike. Spike getting a good hit there. Jawbreaker, though, with the clear. Curls is catching it. Frost trying to make play. Lots of plays back and forth. We see lots of passing plays. And I'm going to be quiet because Trojan just got a long goal.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of passing plays, but sometimes all you need is just a good shot towards the net, and Trojan just slotting that in almost halfway across the field for the equalizer. I'm interested to see again how the Wolves, maybe with a little momentum, could try and take this game to equalize the series.
Yeah, most definitely. We immediately see Curls trying to make a play there. Spike putting it back mid, and it's going to get knocked away by Frost. But yeah, lots of passing plays, yet the one that goes in is Trojan's long goal. So good for him. We'll see the Wolves here going all in, trying to get something to work, and now they're having to rush back as Jawbreaker makes a great clear. Curls is going to take it downfield again, though. Frost to receive it and send it straight back to the Wolves side. But yeah, this has been a lot of back and forth. Curls making a save there as he is forced to. And we're starting to see these plays from the Puffins come back into reality here.
Yep, they're figuring out that, sometimes it's just easier. Curls just completely shutting me up, getting a good 50 there and getting a great challenge, a good dunk going into the net, and now the Wolves take the lead.
So it's almost interesting how the goals that have been going in, at least for the Wolves, have not been passing plays. No matter how many passing plays, it almost makes me wonder if the Puffins aren't really worrying about those long shots, or if they're if their focus is mainly on the passing plays, and then they're slacking a little bit on just their rotations of getting back. Only time can tell with that one. However, Wolves do have the lead 2-1, less than a minute remaining, and Puffins are going to have to make a clear and score in the next 45 seconds.
Yep, it's on the Puffins down to respond, but like you said, maybe they are able to, again, know what they need to do on those passing plays. It's just working on like those rotations and the shots, and definitely trying to get their offense going here a little bit. They've had good pressure, shot coming in, but a great save from Curls. This is at least the this is all three saves coming out from the Wolves are from Curls. Just great defense. And again, the Puffins trying to get a last minute goal to equalize, but 10 seconds left.
We're getting quiet here. Last 1 second, 0 seconds. Gonna have to keep it up. They can't. Wolves to take game 2, tying the series up 1-1. Wolves and Puffins.
Yeah, and like you said, back and forth we go. We might just see this every other game, somebody getting a win, but good job there from the Wolves to bounce back. You know, they had they actually had one less shot from the Puffins, you know, 4-5. But again, one more save and one more goal. So two, again, very evenly matched teams. It really has just been coming down to the wire here. But I'm interested to see, again, how each team will make adjustments going to the next match.
Yeah, we saw Wolves make the correct adjustments going into match 2, and Puffins got match 1, as we already know. So, yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. What adjustments do Puffins need to make now? Or what adjustments do Wolves need to make to continue to win? Because at this point, it can go either way. And what we're looking at are two very close matches. Both scores ended 2-1, just with a different team being 2 and a different team being 1. So, you know, very close matches.
Yeah, again, it's just been good to watch. You know, a lot of great competitive Rocket League here as we kick off on Sovereign Heights, and it's going to go in the favor of the Puffins. So they're going to try and get that pressure, and it's going to work. Risky putting it towards net and getting that first goal.
Yeah, a 3 seconds goal there. We see him with kickoff, bringing it towards the net. Curl's trying to make the save, but not quite getting the hit he wants. And yeah, 3 seconds, Puffins to a very early lead in this game.
Yes, they are trying to, again, respond and bounce back. You know, they had good pressure last game, but unable to capitalize. So they're going to try and continue that trend. They were doing pretty successfully when they had the pressure on the other half. So Frost trying to take it in the middle, trying to get some bumps and clear out the defenders. But Trojan's going to get it over towards the side. Again, Jawbreaker trying to keep that pressure on, but a big clear coming out as it went off the 50. Spike is going to try and get it towards mid. He does, but Jawbreaker's there to get the clear, but the Puffins aren't out of it yet.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to see the Puffins continuing to try to make clears here. There's Risky getting a nice clear off net, but Curls responding with a demo and Spike catching it. Puffins, though, making a little bit of forward progression here. They make Curls have to go up for that and get it away from the net, leaving Spike being the only one back now, but Spike is going to get a good clear back towards Frost. Frost gets an okay hit, but Trojan's going to be there to try and make a play, and Jawbreaker to make the save on it. Curls is going to try and play off of the corner here, and he's trying to get it mid, but Risky, again, just with great clears. That's one thing you got to give to the Puffins, is their clears have been very well done as far as passing plays go.
Yeah, they do have good clears and good defense, especially showing off in this game. They haven't had any of those kind of long goals or breakaways going there, you know, in their net. And, you know, Curls as well showing up again on defense here for the Wolves. But, you know, they're trying to get that pressure back on the Wolves. It looks like they're getting it, of course, but Wolves don't want that ball in their home half. Even though they're good on defense, they don't want to play it the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. We see Wolves. Yeah, really, Wolves are trying to get some offensive pressure going, but they're still on defense. Curls here getting a clear, but Frost is there. Spike, though, is up for it. Gets it going mid. Somebody's going to have to be there to shoot it. No one is. Jawbreaker's going to get a clear on that. Trojan is going to try and clear it, but Jawbreaker, again, just right there. Curls, though, passing up to Trojan. Trojan with the 50 against Risky, but Risky will win that one. Trying to get the clear again is risky. But yeah, just good plays between those Wolves. It's, again, a close game. Other than that early goal, which was almost considered a kickoff goal, I don't know if you quite can. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, that was a great challenge coming out from Curls. Good beat to the ball on Frost, and then unfortunate trying to save there on Jawbreaker. But, you know, again, these teams, it's as evenly matched as I've probably seen in recent games. You know, we're still 1-1 tied at halftime. And now it's just going to go back into the other way. The Puffins trying to recapture that pressure that they had. But Curls, not if he has something to say about it, trying to get a pass. But Risky going to get it all the way downfield. Who have you seen kind of been breaking out for these games right here on each team?
Well, you know, I'd say that Curls has been a major factor here for this Wolves team as we just see him cleared again. That being said, I can't choose between any of the Puffins because they've all just been keeping their rotations tight. That being said, so far we've seen Risky, the only person scoring the goal in this game for the Puffins. So, and as he gets this awesome clear, I think I'll give it to him. So I'd say Risky definitely with the clears and scoring factors, and Curls with the same, I guess, the same reason for him too.
Yeah, definitely two players to keep our eyes on. As I say, that Spike going to take it up the wall, being patient and getting beat to the ball by Risky, but a good challenge coming out from Shuroj. Jawbreaker getting a pass towards mid. Risky going to slow it down off the wall, and a shot off target, but still keeping the pressure on from the Puffins. The Wolves trying to get it out of their half. They don't want to be, again, stuck on defense. There's only 30 seconds left in this match. Will we see the Wolves try and do something else to change it up?
Well, they're at least holding tight on their defense for now. At this point, they might just be hoping, you know, overtime, why can't you come sooner? 12 seconds remaining, and they're just trying to keep the ball out of their net, but Jawbreaker is going to stop any saves from happening.
Yeah, again, the pressure from the Puffins just too much. Jawbreaker, great read and getting it, you know, right where Spike couldn't save. Only 10 seconds left, but you know, anything goes. The Wolves still have a chance to bounce back. Kickoff is in their favor, but Risky with a big bump over on Trojan. And Jawbreaker gonna almost capitalize on that goal right there towards the end. But the ball is up. Trojan trying to keep it up as well. Only one defender back. Oh, but unfortunate, it just touches down as they lose possession. And the Puffins are gonna take that game.
Yeah, and you know, what a wonderful game at that. That being said, Wolves were stuck on defense there for, I think, almost 2 minutes. And they were holding tight very well up until the last 12 seconds of the game, and then Puffins got a goal there from Jawbreaker. And not that you can't let that happen, but that did give the Puffins the win in this game with the amount of pressure they had there. But again, a 2-1 goal, so, you know, games are close. Dom, not sure what'll happen next game because of how close they've been.
I don't know. It really could go down to this game 5 as, you know, Puffins take one, Wolves take one, Puffins take one. You have to think the Wolves are going to take this next one too with the, you know, the pattern we're seeing here. But again, that pressure coming out from the Puffins. The Wolves do have great defense, but, you know, they can't just stay on defense or else the Puffins are just going to keep shooting at them. They had a couple more shots in them this last game, but, you know, that one more goal is really what matters. So.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. That last goal, that was the difference. It's always cool whenever you are the winning team and you score that last goal 12 seconds before the game ends, because you know, it's almost a little bit of a confidence boost there. We might be seeing a server reset here as one of the players was not in quite ready enough, but he's in now. We'll wait. I say we'll wait. We might not be waiting. We might just continue with the game.
We are just going to start and get playing. So Trojan already going to...
it looks like we will have a reset.
We might, in fact, have a reset.
Yep, that's what it looks like. That's not a big deal, though. We can just talk about these teams, and we haven't mentioned it. Well, we've mentioned it enough, but it feels like we haven't mentioned it enough how close these games are. They've really just, you know, immediate wins for both teams. Game 1 going to Puffins, Game 2 going to Wolves, Game 3 going to Puffins, Game 4 going to Wolves. We're not in Game 4 yet. But that does seem to be the pattern, Dom. That does seem to be the pattern.
Yeah, that's true. That fourth game to the Wolves, it's not scripted yet. It's not in the script for anyone watching, okay? It could really go either way. The Puffins are only one away from taking the series if they do win this next game. But again, Wolves have that chance to bounce back. They are very even teams. And I'm not sure if I feel confident in either one because, again, they're just a lot of back and forth. No ping pong action, so to speak, but that matchup is just it's almost as good as you can get.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Seeing here from these teams, you know, they're both just absolutely amazing at defense specifically. Because it's not like there hasn't been a lot of pressure from both teams. Both teams have put on so much pressure, but both teams are dealing with the pressure so well that it's been low-scoring games. So yeah, it's been really good games, Dom.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, this usually a lot of times in some matchups, you know, you might say, you know, the record doesn't really show what's going on, but it's honestly just been on point. All the stats, all the records are just so neck and neck, really. So, again, excited to see what we'll have going up in this next month. And, you know, hopefully, I don't know, we'll just keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. Jawbreaker here is going to try and get a pass over. It's kind of just sitting in front of the net. Nothing really happened. Risky is going to go up for this pass, though. Put it on, but Curls with the save. Frost is going to try and play here. Lots of pressure from this Puffins team early, causing so far 2 saves having to be made from the Wolves. And we're only about a minute in, so, you know, being the fact that these so low score, 2 saves is a lot.
Yeah, and again, just starting it off strong there. Curls, as we've seen, making a lot of defensive stops this game, but, you know, good clear out from Trojan. Frost trying to get that Puffins pressure back on, and Jawbreaker there to kick it into the corner, get it towards mid, and a good shot coming out from Risky, but saved away, but not on target, as Trojan's going to take possession here, but getting bumped off. Curls is going to have to wait for it, and gets a huge pinch going downfield.
Yeah, now we're seeing it over on the Puffin side, but immediately getting a clear is Jawbreaker. Trojan, though, to send it right back. Risky is trying to make a clear. Oh, he gets it past Curls, but not past Spike. Jawbreaker being making a save as he has to, otherwise it's going in. Curls is going to get a nice little touch here, goes up for the goal. Gets it mid for his teammates, but Frost is going to clear it out. Trojan now having to waste time to give his team a chance to get back, but Frost demoing him. Jawbreaker here with almost an open net, but Curls kind of gets back, but it still goes in for Trojan, or Jawbreaker, sorry. So very good from the Puffins team.
But yeah, that was a great pass and demo coming from Frost, getting it down to Jawbreaker, unable to, you know, defender unable to get back, but we've seen that, you know, whoever scores first doesn't always win, so we'll see what the Wolves can do to bounce back. As I say that, you know, Trojan's getting a couple bumps. The Spike's going to get the shot towards net, but Risky going to take it over the corner. No, Trojan sending it towards middle, but cleared out from Jawbreaker. And again, Wolves trying to get pressure of their own onto the Puffins.
Yeah, most definitely. We see the Wolves here pushing it towards the Puffin side. However, Kroll's is going to back pass to Spike, and that'll get Frost a little bit out of the play there. However, you know, it's we didn't see the ping pong action as much in the earlier games, but it seems like that's kind of what we're seeing here in Game 4. Lots of back and forth, lots of clears, lots of yeah, even offensive attacks, but even, you know, there's been so many clears, it's hard to call anything an offensive attack at this point.
Yep, not as much kind of breakaways as we've seen before. Again, good pressure going against the Puffins. The Wolves trying to get that equalizer. As I say that, you know, Wolves getting a demo as well. You know, if you can't beat the defenders, take them out, right? And Trojan gonna get a good flick past one, past two, trying to get it towards mid. There's just one defender, but Risky with a good challenge. And both other defenders double commit coming out. Pearl's is going to slow it down, but Frost is going to send it over into the other half.
Yeah, we'll see here as Spike is going to have to do something here. He pinches it with Trojan, sending it away, but Risky trying to put a shot on target, not quite able to. Frost off the backboard. Yeah, Puffin's really just trying to make some plays here, and they're semi-successful with it. However, this Wolves defense, it's continuing to stick up, even though they let one goal get by earlier. That was almost because of the demo more than anything. And they're holding pretty tight now with 30 seconds remaining, and they're just trying to score before the time runs out. That way they get Game 4, which Curls is gonna do as I'm talking about it. Go ahead, Dom.
Yeah, again, great at 50 coming out from Spike. All three defenders up, and Curls able to capitalize on that open net. Open net's sometimes the hardest thing to hit, but Curls is able to get there to tie it up. Only 24 seconds left. Kickoff going in favor of the Wolves again. Could they try and take one last goal to take the lead? I don't know, but Curls is going to try and get it mid and go into the corner.
Yeah, over here on the Wolves side, Frost is going to put up a shot, but it will look like it'll go into overtime as the ball hits the ground. 1-1, Wolves and Puffins.
Yeah, and this is our first overtime game, but I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner with how close these games have been. And Curls able to get the quick goal and end it. Great challenge from Trojan, but Curls, good placement, taking the Wolves to another victory.
Yeah, and we promise, ladies and gentlemen, this was not scripted. Even though we did say it earlier, I mean, none of that really meant, you know, Anyways, yeah, it's tied 2-2. I think we said it in the beginning that this will probably go to a Game 5. We play Game 5 anyways, but that was going to be the decider for the series. And we were right, Dom, and look at where we're at, you know?
Yeah, Game 5, and, you know, coming off a quick overtime game at that. So, again, look at these teams with their stats matching up. You know, both teams had 6 shots. The Wolves had one more save, 2 assists on their goals, and then just that one goal towards the end to take the win. But, I mean, I'm not mad at coming down to a Game 5 to win the whole thing. So
yeah, and especially if we think about it, I don't know, maybe it's just surprising to me, but it doesn't happen where all 4 matches end in a 2-1, and like that doesn't really ever happen, you know? It doesn't.
Yeah.
Every match, Dom. Every match. This is probably how Game 5 is going to end, honestly.
At this point, it'd be more surprising if it wasn't a 2-1. Yeah. So I don't know, but again, Game 5 coming down to it. I'm excited to see what happens here and what happens on this kickoff. As here we go, 5 minutes left. Puffins going to take the first one, but no one there to follow up. Spike can take it off the wall, and challenge coming out from Risky, but Trojan gonna get challenged again from Risky. Spike's gonna kick it out to the corner, and the Puffins starting off with what we've seen is their signature pressure coming into this game.
Yeah, we'll see here as Spike kind of gets a little bit of a catch there. It goes a little wild. Trojan, though, immediately up, trying to make a play off the backboard, not quite able to. Spike sending it back down to Curls. Curls making a sneaky little shot there, but Jawbreaker's ready for it. Risky on the backboard. Lots of backboard plays now. I don't feel like I noticed that many earlier on, but, you know, we're less than a minute in, and we've already seen 2 attempts, or at least 2 attempts off the backboard.
Yeah, like you said, we haven't seen that before, and maybe that's a good thing for some of these teams. Oh, a miss coming out from Trojan, and Risky just gonna put the shot towards the net and get that one.
Yeah, and you know that one hurt. Trojan thinking he had it, and then the last second panic. I've experienced that more times than I want to admit to. It does not feel good because you're like, I have it, you know, you call it out, and then it goes in, and then it's, you know, you feel a little bit nervous about it, you feel bad, but it's okay because Spike is trying to make a play here, doesn't quite get the goal, and Jawbreaker's going to clear it away.
Yeah, and now Curls again trying to keep that pressure on, get the equalizer, and the Puffins keeping the pressure back. A pass coming in, no. A miss coming out from Frost, but Spike and Jawbreaker there on the challenge. Good beat by Curls, taking him into the corner, but Frost gonna kick it out. Now Trojan up with a pass themselves, a dribble, no, a fake, and Trojan is gonna get a goal to equalize.
Yeah, Trojan has been a very good player. Acts like he's going to go for a backboard play there, as we've started to see quite a few of going into this game 5. However, I don't know if you noticed this, there's still 3 minutes remaining. This might not be a 2-1. Like, there's a slight chance that it's not a 2-1 now. And before, you know, it was almost guaranteed with what we've been seeing. With so much time remaining, maybe we might be seeing a higher scoring game.
Yeah, that's right. Especially, as you said, they're getting the scoring in early. So, or you never know. It could just go down to another overtime game. As I say that, Spike trying to, you know, bring that 2-1 score back, take the lead. Trojan going to get it towards mid. Curls with a miss, but getting the demo. Now Risky trying to get it out of their half. Spike going to kick it off to the wall, but nobody there to follow up. Now Frost going to kick it over. And again, we're trying to see which team wants it more. Puffins getting some demos and pressure of their own. How do you think these teams are going to fare going in?
I think that so far they're, you know, lots of defensive plays here from both, like it. I don't know, that still just blows my mind how good both teams are at defense and how they're continuing to get these saves here. Let me look at the stats real quick. Oh, well, there's not that many saves. I guess Puffins are the only one with a save. That being, oh, well, no, I'm wrong. Wolves have one save too. No, they just got it. They just got another one. Spike just got another save. Anyways, none of that even matters. My point is both teams just holding tight on defense, getting clears. There we see Jawbreaker immediately getting rid of it. Frost immediately. You know, there's not really enough time for a save because they're clearing the ball before it ever gets a chance to go in. Oh my gosh, how is that not a goal, Dom?
I don't know. Just everybody's, maybe the nerves are hitting everyone at this last game. You know, you can take this series, you can put your team in position to get into the playoffs. Again, this is a divisional matchup, and there's only 2 weeks left in the season. Now Frost getting a pass towards middle, Risky's there, but a great challenge from Spike, not giving any space to the defender or to the offender. But Jawbreaker gonna have it over there on their side. Now Spike putting the shot towards that, but a great save from Frost. Defenders are kind of getting caught out a little bit, but Jawbreaker able to stop the attack from the Wolves.
Dom, I have a question for you. Is it bad that I want another Game 5? Or another Game 5 overtime, sorry. I didn't even finish my sentence.
Well, yeah, because we're in the last game, unfortunately. But an overtime, I would like to see as well. You know, everybody likes that golden goal opportunity. As I say that, Risky trying to make sure there's not an overtime in their part, as there's only 15 seconds left. Now, Risky again trying to put the pressure on, but a good clear coming out. Jawbreaker getting it towards mid, but everybody's good on rotation for the Wolves. Trojan getting it towards mid. Curls with a miss, but Trojans, the ball is still up. They're just going to let it go down, and we do, in fact, see overtime.
And that guarantees a 2-1 finishing score. We thought with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left, surely they can score. I'm going to shut up, I guess. I'm just going to find Spike. You win.
Wow. An amazing pass coming from Curls with the bump on Risky. Spike just there to put the shot towards net. The Wolves take the last game and take the series. I have no words at this point. Just crazy matchup, crazy match in itself. What do you think, Bear?
Well, I'll say this. Leave it to the Wolves to break the pattern. It was Puffins, Wolves, Puffin, Wolves, Wolves. So it kind of there for a second switched, and here we see Wolves winning. Yeah. What a great game, Dom. What a great game.
Yeah, and again, how even these teams were came down to the wire, came down to, I think it might have been the same scoreline every single time, 2-1. But, wow, just great action we had here on MLE, Minor League Esports. And if you're still watching, make sure you stay here, because we're going to have another great matchup coming up next.